Hi friends, I wanted to do a special face reflexology demo today, focusing on increasing feelings of love and connection. There's a lot going on in the world. 2020 is turning out to be a big year for the entire world. Whether good things are coming up, whether you're stuck, you're somewhere between the space of struggle and surrender. And I truly believe that we've all landed somewhere different in that spectrum. And we're all here with this gift. If you have a paradigm shift and put on a different lens, this experience can be a gift. And whether you are resistant to hearing that or in denial of hearing that, this connection that we're about to have through face reflexology is a way for you to connect your head back to your body back to your head, and feel that connection of heart space. So use this as an opportunity for self-care, to reconnect to what's happening in here. I truly believe in conversations I'm having and working with my clients, a lot of us are in a space where we're suffering internally. We're showing up strong for others, we're going to work, we're making ends meet. I am there with you, I get it. And we're forgetting to take care of ourselves. So use this as an opportunity to tune in. We cannot do amazing things and reach our full potential if we're not taking care of ourselves. So self-care is not selfish, it is self-awareness, self-necessary. So increase feelings of love and connection, whether this is you dedicating it to something or someone else or giving it back to you. So at home, if you don't have a detector for face reflexology, which I know a lot of you don't, you can use your knuckle, your finger knuckle. You can also use the end of a crochet hook as well, or reach out to me if you're interested in ordering your own. It's about $55, and I can definitely make sure you can have one at home. So let's start with, let's just take a moment to close our eyes and maybe just take a few breaths of awareness. Scan your body from the crown of your head all the way down to the soles of your feet. And I've been really big into body scans lately. Just tuning inward and noticing and listening to your body without judgment, just being a witness, seeing what is coming up for you, where you're holding tension, stress, worry, anger, emotion, but also where you're feeling awesome. There are two quick things we can do to feel love and connection right away. One is to open up the heart line, the front line, heart, throat. So a lot of rounding in the shoulders, a lot of protecting ourselves, feeling vulnerable. And when you pull the shoulders back, you lift your chest, you can open up. Second thing is to breathe and to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system. We want to inhale shorter and exhale longer. So let's do that together a few times. Close your eyes. Let's inhale to a count of 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale to a count of 8, 7. Slow it down. 5, 4, 3, almost there, 2, and 1. Pause. Do that again on your own. Breathe into a count of 5. Hold for 5. Exhale for 8. And notice how the breath is so powerful in changing a moment. And that's all we have is moments. Okay. Increasing feelings of love and connection. We're going to start with the forehead. The forehead represents our gut-brain connection. When we relax here, we are able to boost more serotonin levels in the gut. So I like to do, this is my favorite face yoga pose, is raking the forehead a few times and then massaging up through the center of the forehead. And we're gonna move into point 103 right here. And just start to generate little circles, slow moving circles, clockwise, counterclockwise. Maybe close your eyes for a few breaths. And specifically for love and connection, this is gonna help tone the body, increase energy, relax the mind, and relieve anxiety. So if we're feeling a little more relaxed and we can let go of anxiety, we're going to open up our heart center a little bit more. The next point we'll want to move into is point 106, just slightly below, right in the center of the forehead, Ajna Chakra, third eye center. And this is going to help with our gut, brain, and heart connection. And opening up our third eye, lifting the veil illusion and seeing things as they are, not necessarily as we want them to be. This can be a tricky experience for the human condition. We are enlightened beings in the human form. Sometimes we get stuck. It is impressive, the story, the dialogue we tell ourselves. Notice your internal dialogue. We are so self-critical. Don't be your thoughts, be your actions. Let's come on down to point 26, pituitary. We're going to tap into the parasympathetic nervous system here. And this is going to send immediate relaxation and calm. And in terms of love and connection, right? If we're feeling agitated, frustrated, stressed, it's a lot harder for us to show up strong in the world. So this is about you taking care of yourself, letting go and shedding those layers, those walls that we put up, the shield that we put up. All right, we're gonna move right at the, slightly below the bridge of the nose here. Point 189, this is gonna open up heart and diaphragm, building confidence, receiving inspiration. The diaphragm surrounds the vagus nerve, which helps to connect us to our parasympathetic nervous system, and that instills that deep sense of calm. And this is also going to relax the spine, but it's tapping into our heart space too. We're going to come down to point 1, the Ming Men point, or gate of vitality, right here at the tip of the nose. And this one's kind of a melting pot. It does a lot of different really cool things. But specifically for love and connection, this is going to help us to increase sexual energy. It's going to tone and relax the body. So this beautiful balance between yin and yang. And then increase concentration and presence. And being present with yourself, being present with other people, really truly listening. And not just listening because you're waiting to speak, but actively listening and being present, hanging on every word that someone is saying to you. Let's come down right here into this little squishy spot here at the top of the lips, point 63. This is a libido point. If you are pregnant, you'll definitely want to avoid this area, but this is going to help us regulate estrogen and progesterone and balance libido and circulation of blood around the brain. Continuing to work down, we're going to move around the chin here, point 156, so on either side of the upper chin area. This is a muscle relaxer point, and we've got 2, so 1 on each side, right and left. Regulate hormones, menstruation, energy circulation, blood circulation, and regulates heartbeat. If you have any issues with ovaries or prostate, this would be a good point to stimulate regularly. And we typically stimulate each point for about 20 to 30 seconds. And you can do an entire protocol twice a day, every day, to really see results. All right, let's start to move into the face a little bit. So don't mind my sensitive skin. I like to show my emotions and my reactions on my face for sure. So working into my left side, which is going to look like the right side on the screen, I'm going to move into point 39. On the left side of the nostril is the stomach point, and then right next to it, slightly above, is the spleen point. So I kind of work these two into a larger circle. And this is going to be a combination spleen and stomach to treat worry. And when we're increasing feelings of love and connection, we're really allowing ourselves to tap into intuition at the same time. Being present is something that we, as humans, struggle to do. I think that for the first time in my life, my 41 years of life, I have just now dropped into being present. And I have been practicing and teaching yoga for 12 of those years. Meditation, serious meditation, for probably the last 6 or 7 years. So to say that it's a struggle to be present is real. And we work every day to show up for ourselves and show up for something more and be in the moment rather than reaching for the future or getting stuck in the past. All right, so we're gonna work on the other side, slightly across, middle of cheek, underneath the pupil of the eye. And we're gonna get 41 and 50 together. So you can kind of do a little back and forth movement here with your knuckle. You can do a little circle here. And this is gonna get our gallbladder and our liver working together. Gallbladder holds resentment and liver can hold anger. So really when we're thinking about increasing love and connection, hard to do that if we're stuck, if we are resentful or angry. So this is gonna help us relieve pain. It will also open up our lymphatic system pathways and calm the liver, calm the gallbladder. So another fun thing that triggering the gallbladder, point 40 can do, 41 that is we can brighten the eyes. So when we want to increase connection of love, we want our fluttery, beautiful, bright eyes. All right, so working up through the rest of the face, we're gonna get to pericardium points, 60 on either side, so left and right. So I usually work out the corners of the eyes and slightly downward here. And this one always gets me every time. It creates a sense of instant calm and relaxation. But this is going to relieve anxiety. And this is probably the major point for opening up those pathways of love and connection. So I like to work this point every single day. After we hit pericardium, feeling the opening of love and connection, we'll hit 467. So moving to inner corner of the eyes and then slightly downward to the outside of the nose. So we've got lung point in here. So if you wanted to throw in a little bit of lung energy just to breathe deeper, and then point 67 comes slightly out below the corner of the eye. It's an anti-allergy point, but what's really awesome about this point is that it will turn off the critical voice. And if you are triggered by allergies or autoimmune challenges, this is a great point to tap into on a regular basis, twice a day. Just because if we're constantly in that state of releasing inflammation, then we get stressed, we get tired, we get fatigued, and it's a lot harder again to open ourselves up to connecting. But majorly here, turning off that critical voice. And then we can go around the eyes a few times. So we want to work counterclockwise around the eyes. And do this a few times. And to close down a particular protocol, we always want to go around the ears a few times. So back of the ear, top of the ear, and then front of the ear down. A couple times. I'll do that on the other side. Which just sort of sets the protocols into motion, keeps the energy pathways flowing, the benefit of triggering all these points to stay open and active and balanced. Awesome. So, okay, so this is what it looks like when you open up feelings of love and connection through face reflexology. And my closing thoughts are to find something for you every single day that brings joy into your life. Sitting down and having a cup of coffee to yourself. Taking a few breaths before you eat something that you really enjoy eating. Even closing your eyes and just taking 3 of those calming breaths, shorter inhales, longer exhales. Journaling. Find 5-10 minutes, move that into an hour over time, and give yourself an opportunity to fill up your cup. We can be reactive to what's happening in the world. We can show up with our emotions, or we can sit and just take a moment to listen and observe and witness and formulate how you really are feeling. What is your truth before we just let our emotions take over? So give yourself an opportunity to tune in, to see where you're landing on that spectrum of surrender and struggle. And if there's anything I can do to support you on your journey, let me know. There's a lot of resources and tools out there. You're not alone in this world. We are all here together, and I promise you that whatever you're experiencing in your life, someone has had that experience and can share their wisdom or can be on that journey with you. So you're not alone. Reach out, ask for help, be vulnerable, and share how you're feeling first with yourself. Be true to yourself. All right, take those opportunities for connection of love and kindness, friends, and I'll see you soon.